Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and I have a small complaint towards Google because it's a product owned by Google. It says by Google, even on the website. The official, it says the Fitbit official site for activity trackers and more. Now, I just got this phone, and it's a product of Google, luckily for me. And when I click on Google, I don't know if you guys can see this, but when I click on Google, it says Google. It shows apps that are from Google. Why isn't Fitbit on there? Question mark. Why? It should be on there. Now we have to download it and do all this other stuff. Like, I love what you guys are doing here. YouTube, awesome. Gmail, awesome. Maps and all this other stuff, awesome. But I had to go and download it, and now I can't even log in or anything because I don't know this information, like my login information, and of course that's my problem. Like, if a user forgets their password, I can actually see my password here on the internet. So if you guys are having difficulties finding your password, but you have access to the internet, and you're connected with Google, go to, I'm using my Chromebook Black from Google, and I'm able to see my password. So I'm going to copy my password, and I'm going to send it to myself through a Gmail account, like a email, because I don't know any other way to do it. Okay, so let me just Fitbit password. Okay, then I'm gonna send that. Okay, so I just received it. So now, since I just got my phone, this one, I'm thinking that this information should already be connected to my phone, just like all the other data, which is super neat, by the way. You get a new device, you instantly connect it. Trust me, I know you guys are doing amazing things. You guys just saved me a big headache. So I appreciate everything that you guys do for people. However, this is an app that you guys need to add to newer phones and the software to automatically connect users, because I have the Lux. I've been having this thing for a long time. I need to upgrade. I like the new Apple smartwatch with a bunch. It has a bunch of little circles. The band, at least the band. And then I think I seen a Google smartwatch. It was round, or it could have been from Apple. I'm not really sure, but either way, yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as it works. Okay, location permission required to sync. You must allow location access to sync your Fitbit device. Your device also needs location for connected GPS, background sync, exercise, mapping, and weather. The Fitbit app collects location data even when the app is closed or not in use. Location services enabled. Location permission. Tap to fix. Background location permission. Must enable location permission. So location permission. Yes, of course. Background. So I just gave it permission for that, of course, all the time. Okay, done. So I'm connected now. So today is, oh, and it even tells me how much percentage I have to sync reliably. Let Fitbit link to Lux. Okay. Bluetooth pairing and linking. In order to improve your Fitbit experience, you will need to Bluetooth pair and link your tracker with a Fitbit application. Bluetooth pairing your device with Android. You may see a confirmation dialog. Please confirm. So, wow, this is super cool. I think they did like some updates where I'm able to do this. Like my Fitbit, like the front of it, I can't see anything. Even if I click on it, it's like out. But if I remove it, it's still blinking green. Like I said, I'm outdated. I need to upgrade. In other words, and a bunch of other things, right? But I think that this should automatically sync and all that for my settings, at least. You know, you people shouldn't be having to ask me these questions over and over and over. It should just automatically do it when I get a new phone or whatever, or a new device. I don't want to be fucking around with having to redo this stuff over and over and over, especially now, because when people get a phone, they're also getting a smartwatch. Okay, like, because it's keeping track of people's health. It's keeping track of where they are. I've even heard stories that people leave their cell phone somewhere and then their phone buzzes, like to notify them that they're away from their phone, and then it reminds them like, oh crap, I left my phone somewhere. So it's a great reminder all the way around. But I don't know how to do this other thing, Bluetooth pairing and linking. In order to improve your Fitbit experience, you will need to Bluetooth pair and link your tracker with the Fitbit application, which I don't know how to do that yet. So let me see. But other than that, I have all my my defaulted settings, my defaulted applications, and everything connected with Google, which is great, which is awesome.
Tu hijo está vivo. Les preguntó a qué hora había empezado a mejorar y le respondieron: ayer en la tarde, como a la 1, se le quitó la fiebre. El padre entonces se dio cuenta que fue a la hora en que Jesús le dijo:
It says, this one says the same thing on my computer. My Chromebook Black laptop thing is saying that it's linking. It says to exit, swipe down from the top. Welcome. Keep up to date with the latest breaking news from across the world. Press OK to continue. Keep receiving breaking news. What? Oh, those were just questions from the phone. Okay. Right now, it's trying to figure out the Bluetooth pairing and linking. You know, right now the website, it said that my Lux and the application, it said that this thing is charged at 24%, but I don't see the little blue light no more. The little green light? I don't see it. I don't see it blinking. And this little Lux watch is super old already. It says last sync December 11th. So I really don't know what's going on there. Like I said, I think it should all just be connected without us having to link shit up. It should just be like an automatic thing. So I don't know what you guys have to do that, but that would be nice. Let me see here. Okay. It says December 11, 2022 at 6:24 p.m. Low. The battery's low. Firmware version. Device. View device settings. View all your devices, personal information, privacy, data export, manage data, manage account access, applications, help, disconnect this Lux from your account, GPS, auto pause, exercise cues, exercise shortcuts, auto exercise recognition, sleep tracking, wrist, main goal, reminders to move. Yeah, I really don't know how to do this. Are you sure canceling this process may result in poor connectivity with your Fitbit device? Ah, Jesus. You know, this whole time I've been keeping it charged. I was thinking that everything was working smoothly and that it was backing up all my data, because I believe this data is super important, especially for the future. um, for research and development, and for those type of purposes and reasons. But let me see. It says couldn't sync your Lux. It couldn't synchronize or whatever with my Lux. Pair new device. I don't see the Lux on here. And this is super annoying, honestly, because you know, like I mentioned before, and I have recorded a few videos on, like, through my cameras, my devices that I have, and I did most of my videos I upload to YouTube. So all the information is there, and I point out, like, very important reasons why these smartphones are important. You know, because people don't really care about other people. They don't care if they've been getting enough sleep, if they've been eating. They don't really care too much about other things that they might be going through or whatever. So with the smartwatches keeping track of our sleep patterns, our sleep, it's keeping track of our steps, it's keeping track of our heart rates per minute, etc., etc., etc. This data is super important if someone were to get in an accident and the medical industry needs this data for whatever reason, or if someone commits a crime, you know, like, what other factors could have resulted in a person committing a crime. And later on, we can investigate, was it because possibly this particular user didn't have enough sleep or something like that, right? I mean, we will never know unless we are keeping track of this information. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with someone committing a crime or breaking the law, but we just never know. I mean, this is all new technology, and we have to take it very seriously. Okay, other people have cancer, other people have diabetes. So smartwatches to me are super important, for a lot of reasons. But according to this, I'm not finding my Lux my Lux watch. So I will just attempt to do this over again, or I just need to buy another one. I guess this will just give me a reason to buy another one. But hopefully I can do it in payments, and where I can start keeping, you know, this information recorded under my profile, my account, which will later aid in future development, scientific research and a bunch of other things. And I want to be a contribution to that, because these people, and I want to be a supporter of these people, everyone involved, everyone out there who's working with smartwatches and technology and computers and stuff like that. So if I'm not doing that right now, and this data, I've been keeping this thing charged. Alright? Like in the app, it freaking tells me if, like, what my battery is. The battery level, look at it, it says 24%. So I know that I'm not tripping or anything like that, but it says to sync reliably, let Fitbit link to Lux. So I have no idea if my data has been getting transferred from my smartwatch, my Lux thing, to my account. And I've been keeping this thing charged, like I said, and this whole time I don't think that it has, since December 11th. And I don't think that's my fault as a user. I think that's more of like Facebook's, Google's. Since you guys own it now, Fitbit, the company, you guys are responsible for that. Because people don't really understand all this back and forth bullshit. They just want to buy a phone and a fucking smartwatch, and they want all that shit to just work. However you guys figure it out and make it work, no one gives a shit. People just want it to work. Okay? So fucking, I'm gonna try to charge it longer, and then I want to see if that number changes. But I've seen it change, because I have the app even like under my other phone, which recently broke, and every time I charge it and I go like that, like this, it shows me the percentage. And I seen that it was at 100, and then I checked another time and it was like around 80 something. So it's connected somehow. I just don't understand like entirely everything. I don't know all the information. Let me see. See, like, even for yesterday, well, it's been saying that I've been burning the same amount of calories each day. It hasn't been keeping track of my steps. And it says mile 0. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't hold anything against any of you out there. Especially since my Lux is old and outdated. It says pull to refresh. Yeah, see right there, it says 24%. So, it sucks big time. But anyways, the only reason I first started getting into this conversation, and it made me think. What made me think about my smartwatch thing again is the fact that oh yeah, since I got my new phone, I took a screenshot of the other apps that I had on my other phone so I could download them on this phone. That's the only reason why I downloaded the Fitbit app. And then I started recording this video because, like I said, when I go like this is a Google product. This is a Google phone. So, Fitbit should automatically be there. Like that. Because it has to do with smartwatches. And you know, like Google, they have all the users, like apps and websites or whatever, you know, like all their data under the Google account. So if I open up a new tab and I click on my profile, Google accounts, like I'm trying to access where I can see my fucking my images and my files and all that stuff, and I really don't know where that information is at. It says Google.com. Okay, yeah, this is what I meant. The Google apps. It shows everything. The account, the Google search, the businesses, the maps, YouTube Play. Whoops, wasn't really trying to click on that. The photos, the calendar, the contacts, the chat, the drive, the Google, finance, doc, sheets, shopping, like the whole 9 yards. But they don't have the Fitbit, which is part of Google and part of the user. So that drastically needs to be updated as of right now. Like yesterday, like a year ago, like whenever Google bought the fucking company. I don't know what the fuck you people been thinking. I don't know what the fuck you people have been doing. But That's not very professional for everyone. Especially for the users who are supporting you motherfuckers. You know, respectfully. That's not nice. That's not nice that you guys are not doing that for us. So anyways, that's all I have for the video. And if you guys like this video, share it, subscribe, talk about it, don't talk about it, do whatever you guys want. And I love you all, take care, and thank you Google, and thank you everyone for making our lives easier, and for listening to us, your most faithful fucking customers. And the customer's always what? The customer's always what? Right. That's the answer to that question.